this evening for tonight's live webinar. I would encourage you, if you have a chance, take notes, and if you have any questions after the webinar, you'll be able to submit a support ticket through our help desk, and we'll get those questions answered. But I just want to quickly check our guest speakers online tonight. We'll have 3 different guest speakers with us. Mr. Jim Ryan, are you with us?
I am, Clay. Thanks for having me.
Excellent, Jim. Thanks for being online tonight. Also, Dan Clementi. Dan, are you with us?
Yes, I am, Clay. Thank you.
Excellent. And Dr. Scott Strohsider should be joining us tonight. He texted me. He was planning on making it, but he might be joining us here later in the webinar. Scott, are you with us yet? Or, as I mentioned, he'll probably be joining us a little bit later. And if so, we'll bring him on towards the middle to end of the webinar. So again, with that said, my name is Clay Fishman. We'll be starting this webinar here in just about another minute and a half. And again, I would encourage you, especially if you're a new referral agent with MatchRate Plus, we'll be talking tonight about the Cashback Merchant Account Program. We'll be talking about some best practices for referring accounts, and you'll hear some experiences from national training directors, again, our guest speakers online tonight. We'll be talking about the compensation plan as well, and the agent portal that you can log into and use to track and manage your referrals. So again, we appreciate you taking time out of your schedule tonight, and we'll be starting this webinar here in about another minute. I'm going to go ahead and push my screen out. Mr. Jim Ryan, let me know when you see the MatchRate Plus website. All right, Jim, can you see my screen okay? Dan Clementi, can you see my screen okay?
Yeah, I see it. It's clear.
Excellent, perfect. And again, for those of you joining us, this is the MatchRate Plus Referral Agent Training Webinar. My name is Clay Fishman. I'll be your host, again, calling in tonight from Naples, Florida. We had a beautiful day down here, a little bit rainy, but anything over 60 degrees, I'm sure, is great weather for those of you calling in tonight from up north. I know some of our guest speakers on tonight have been sharing with me the brutal cold everybody's been experiencing. So hopefully that will be some added incentive for you as you go out and begin referring accounts with MatchRate Plus. Dan, if you knew the weather was going to be like it was, you probably would have referred maybe 5 or 6 more accounts this week.
Absolutely. It's been miserable
Excellent.
Up here.
And Mr. Jim Ryan, are you still with us? We cannot hear Jim Ryan. I'm not sure if he might have dropped off. Or Jim, if you're on mute. I think we might have lost Jim there, Dan.
Okay.
All right. We're going to go ahead and get the webinar started, though.
Okay, I'm on. Thanks,
Scott Strohsider. Welcome to tonight's webinar, Scott.
Thank you, Clay. I'm on mute.
Excellent. You got it. We'll go ahead and I'll bring you back here in just a minute. And just one quick check again, Mr. James Ryan, our most frequent guest speaker. We might have lost him on this connection as well. Mr. Jim Ryan, if you join us again and you're not on. Hey, all right. Welcome back. Okay. Well, we have all our guest speakers online tonight, so we're going to go ahead and get this webinar started. We're going to be talking very specifically tonight about the Cashback Merchant Account Program. And we're also going to be talking about our compensation plan. We're going to talk about some best practices. You'll be hearing from some of our most successful referral agents that are referring accounts on a monthly basis. Let them share with you their experience and their success. And again, I would encourage you, if you are new, you probably want to take some notes during this webinar. And if you have any questions, you'll be able to submit a support ticket to our help desk, and we'll get back to you just as soon as we can. And just real quick for mute checks here on the guest speaker. Scott, are you on mute? Scott Strohsider.
I am on mute, Clay. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you. All right. Jim Ryan, are you on mute?
I am, Clay.
All right. Perfect. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. You'll see here on your screen And again, you can see what's on my computer screen. I'm going to train right from the MatchRate Plus website. As you know, as a referral agent, you have what's called a promo code. That's a very important number. That's going to ensure that you get credit for all the businesses that you refer over to MatchRate Plus, and that's how we track those businesses to you, as well as if you refer other referral agents and build a referral agent team, you'll be using your promo code there as well. I want to talk about, most importantly and first and foremost, our cashback merchant account program. We get a lot of positive feedback from our customers, and I'm sure as you'll experience as a referral agent, you're going to get a lot of positive feedback about the ability to go out and offer businesses that process credit card payments the cashback merchant account program. And what I want to specifically talk about here on this website page are the first two bullet points, and that's lower processing rates and fees and cashback every month. As a referral agent, one of the nice things you'll see is you're going to be referring businesses interested in our cashback merchant account program to the North American Bank Card account analyst team, and they're going to provide them, as you can see here in the orange box, a free savings and cashback analysis. So I want you to just think about those 2 points. If you were a business owner and you process credit card payments, and think about that, how many of us online tonight have made a purchase using our credit card in the last 30 days at a business or a restaurant, your dentist, wherever you might have went? What if you were that business owner and you processed that credit card payment? Would you have been interested in paying lower processing rates and fees than you're currently paying? And would you like to, on top of that, receive cash back every month? It's a very simple, straightforward proposition and offer for businesses, and that's really what you're going to be doing as a MatchRate Plus referral agent, is offer businesses the opportunity to reduce their monthly processing rates and fees, plus receive cash back every month. And I just want to stress the cash back every month because this was our claim to fame in the market. A lot of other providers will go out and offer lower rates and fees, but what we are offering is cash back. And what that is we take 25% of the monthly agent commission that you see here, and that is merchant accounts that are signed up and that businesses are using are typically attached to a person that signed that account up, and they're getting a monthly ongoing commission. Well, we take 25% of that commission and actually give it back to the merchant. We deposit that right back into their bank account each and every month with a nice line item of cash rebate. And if you had a chance to be on our last webinar, you heard from our customer, the Alamo City Chamber of Commerce. They get cash back every month, and we're able to provide them a much more cost-effective program than they had before. We have the customer testimonials here right on our website that you can listen to at your convenience and also let businesses see those as well. But the good news is this is something new. It's something business owners have just absolutely never seen before. But the good news is when you have a customer use the cashback merchant account program, instead of them just seeing fees taken out of their account each and every month, they're going to receive cash back. In addition to the lower processing rates and fees plus cash back, we provide what I call the industry bells and whistles. You know, a lot of businesses are going to be in a contract right now. They might have cancellation fees. We offer assistance to get them out of those cancellation fees. Again, the business analyst out at North American Bank Card will handle looking at what they're currently in to see if it's cost effective to get out of that. And again, that's one of the benefits of MatchRate Plus. You're not going to have to be a credit card processing expert. You're just going to have the ability to go out and make it your mission to want to help businesses save money and get cash back, and let the North American Bank Card account analyst team take care of the rest. We have free equipment programs. We offer all of the great ways to process credit card payments, whether it's those standard terminals you've seen on countertops at businesses you might frequent, the wireless processing solutions through mobile smartphones, POS or point of sales, which you see at restaurants, online solutions, people that process credit cards online. And again, we have one of the best free equipment programs available, and if you'll notice here, I'm circling down here with my mouse, the free EMV terminal. EMV is a great new technology designed to help prevent fraud. It's backed strong by Visa and MasterCard, thus EMV is EuroPay, MasterCard, Visa. And what you're going to see is credit cards, actual credit cards with little chips in them, and that's going to be requiring a specific type of terminal to accept what's called an EMV payment. And Visa and MasterCard have stated publicly that businesses that aren't accepting or do not have the capability to accept, that's non-fuel merchants, EMV-based card payments, they're going to be liable for fraudulent transactions. And one of the nice things is, this is a buzzword in the industry. You can research this after the webinar. you're going to be able to go out and offer a free EMV terminal to every business in your community, plus cash back and the lower rates. This is, like I said, again, an outstanding program. We have one referral agent I know that's referred, over 15 accounts this month, and just marketing pretty much exclusively the free EMV terminal program. So it's a great opportunity for you in the industry of electronic payments to really go out and have a competitive edge. In addition to, again, the uniqueness of our cashback merchant account program. We also have a match rate guarantee. What does that mean? Once a customer has switched to MatchRate Plus, we want them to never leave us. We want them to feel comfortable with the program that they're in, and if they're ever offered something competitive down the road that they feel might be able to save them some money, they can fax that into us. We'll take a look at it, and in fact, if it is more competitive, we'll match that. So again, the goal here is not just to have customers switch to our service. The ultimate goal is to have customers stay with the service, and that's what the match rate guarantee is designed to do. 24-hour customer and technical support, very important. That's not online support or email support. Our customers, the customers that you refer to MatchRate Plus, they're going to have access to 24-hour customer and technical support through our partner processor, North American Bank Card, be able to talk to a live agent if they have any questions about their account, if they have any issues they need to get resolved. So the good news for you is with MatchRate Plus, you are able to go out and not only offer the most competitive merchant account program in the industry that offers cash back, a free EMV terminal, but all you have to do is refer businesses that would like to receive a free savings and cashback analysis, meaning offer businesses the opportunity to let us show them how much they can save and get back. And that's it. And you'll put your promo code right here. You can have customers come out to the MatchRatePlus.com website, enter your promo code, and fill out their information, click this button, and the North American Bank Card account analyst team will contact that business, walk them through what they're currently in terms of a program, show them how much they can save and get back, explain all the benefits of the free terminal program, answer all their questions, and you'll get credit for that referral if they switch their account to MatchRate Plus. And we'll talk about the compensation plan momentarily. So it's as simple as it can be here. If you do have businesses, I'll point it out, you will have businesses that will say, I don't have time to go out to a website. My time's extremely valuable. How long is this going to take? If you have a business owner that says, have the North American Bank Card analyst contact me, or they said, sure, I want to see how much I can save and get back, have them call me. You can come out to this website, put your promo code here, put their information here, and then put in the notes or the comments box here anything specific that they might have said that will help the North American Bank Card analyst contact them. And to just touch on, you've heard me mention North American Bank Card. We have partnered with, and you will be partnered with as a referral agent, one of the largest service providers in the merchant account space, and that's North American Bank Card. Over 100,000 customers utilizing their service, their platform. They have an A+ BBB rating, and just a tremendous processing company to be partnered with. They process over 13 billion in payments each and every year. And this is a tremendous strength for you, because I'm sure as a referral agent, if you're like me and are successful referral agents, one of the common things they've asked up front was, I'm going to be going out and talking to business owners I know, business owners I've had relationships for years, and I just want to make sure that I'm not only offering this great program, but it's supported by a Tier 1 provider. And you have that here with North American Bank Card. And I have online, I just want to bring on a guest speaker to talk a little bit about the cashback program from their experience as they've talked to business owners. And first and foremost, Mr. Jim Ryan. Jim, are you with us?
I am, Clay.
Jim, if you would, let's talk a little bit about best practices. You know, we have a great program with the cashback program. Maybe just share your experience as you go out and you talk to businesses and how you were able to get those businesses over to the North American Bank Card account analyst team, and just kind of share that experience.
Sure, Clay. Thanks for having me, and good evening, everyone. Clay, as you know, I'm very proactive in working with the merchant and the NAB analysts. We got a great team up there at NAB, and I've built a great relationship with some of their inside sales team. But my experience, Clay, is this program we have, the cashback, the leading, we call it the market-leading cashback program. Merchants have not seen this, and if most of them that tell you, they never heard of this. And when I tell them, listen, I am simply looking, and Clay, you said in the beginning, opportunity to help your business. And in order for us to do this, I'm teaching a little 4-step program with all my referral agents. And I'm not telling everybody you have to do this to get accounts, but it sure speeds up the process. The first step, Clay, is once I build that relationship and that merchant is interested in me helping and giving me that opportunity, I tell them we definitely need to do an evaluation of the program. You know, going in, you're going to get asked, what's your rates? You're going to get those type of questions. Excuse me. And I simply tell them, Clay, you know, right now, your rates are our rates. We're going to match your rate and give you 25% of the agent's commission. So with that being said, I can already put you in a better program, but we need to do an evaluation and do a savings and rebate analysis from your current processor from those statements. We need to get those statements over to NAB. If we cannot get the statements, we cannot help that merchant. So I really push and teach that with my agents. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, how would I even get the statements over? Well, you can see where it says request a free savings and cashback analysis. You can put that in the comment section. Spoke with Mr. Smith at Sam's Pizza. He gave me his processing statements. Please contact me at 330 so I could get the statements over to you. Some agents scan and email them. Some agents fax them. Another way is when you submit that lead, in your agent portal, you're going to see referred leads. You're going to be able to click on that and view the lead and see which analyst. It will say analyst contact info. You can click on that and email that analyst that has your lead, because you're going to be able to see, okay? It will tell you in the notes and email and ask for a number to get those statements over. It speeds up the process versus our NAB senior analyst calling that merchant. And what do we have to do? We have to get statements. We have to review and do an evaluation of their current program, because that's what we're offering. We're looking to lower the rates and fees. So that's the first step. The second step, Clay, that I do and I'm teaching my agents, you have to bridge that gap from the merchant to the NAB analyst, okay? You show posture when you're talking. Let them know you're going to have your top analyst do a rebate and savings analysis for them. We're going to go to work for them. We're going to go over that statement with a fine-tooth comb. We're going to look for fees we can reduce, debit card rates, credit card rates, you name it. They're going to go over it and get as much information from that business owner as you can and enter in that comment section. You know, they might tell you, I'm in a contract, I'm leasing equipment. Put all that information as much as you can help that NAB analyst, because it speeds the process up, okay? The next step that, you know, I'm teaching agents is to put those detailed information, make sure we get the business name, the decision maker's first and last name, the phone, the email. You know, if they don't have an email, you do have to plug that in on the request free analyst when you're entering that information. Just put no email at AOL.com or no email. There has to be in that, or the system will kick it out. And the last step, Clay, that I'm teaching, once again, being proactive. I can review those notes, see what's going on with the lead, and follow up with that business owner. You know, I follow up with them because business owners get busy. You know, you might see sent the app over, but have not been able to reach them for 3 days. If I'm in that area, I stop in and ask if I can help. You know, I can fax the application over. You know, so those 4 things is, you know, try to get statements. You're not going to be able to get them all the time. That business owner may not have them. They may have them at home. I need to go back and get them, sometimes I do that, but I really follow those notes in the back office, see with our NAB analysts after they made initial contact, and what do I need to do. And I'm telling you, if you follow these steps, you're going to be successful. It's just, there's no way around it. So, try to get statements, bridge the gap, show posture, let them know, bridge that gap between the merchant and the NAB analyst. You certainly, you got to do that. It just makes their job so much easier. And then I enter detailed notes, and I teach the agents to do that in the comment section, and then follow up. Go the extra mile. You're looking at a potential to have a lifetime customer because we got the program, right? Everything's in place to board that merchant for years. Lowest rate match, So those are the 4 steps, Clay. Those are, to me, those are the best practices if you want to be at the top of the food chain in MatchRate Plus.
Well, Jim, I think you said it perfectly, and you're somebody that has not just talked about how to do it, but you have posted impressive numbers since you've been with MatchRate Plus. So for those of you joining us tonight, hearing from Jim Ryan, National Training Director, a title that's not just put out there, it's something that's earned with all MatchRate Plus National Training Directors. Jim has referred not 10 accounts, not 20 accounts, not 40 accounts, not 50 accounts, well more than that. So if you're somebody out there right now who's referred 1 or 2 and maybe looking at something different, or you're looking at your pipeline going, I've referred 5 businesses over, but only 1 of those have converted, what can I do better? Jim has added that extra step. With MatchRate Plus, just to recap on that, because there's so many great points, Jim, you made. First and foremost, he's qualifying the business. And one of the most common things you'll get is, I already have a great plan. And Jim said it best, your rates are our rates right now plus cash back. So we're already doing better. And most likely we're going to be able to give you lower processing rates plus the cash back, which is even double better. You're going to want to make sure you get their contact information if you're going to request us to call them. If you can get a business owner to come out to this website and put in your promo code, that's fantastic. But you will find most of the time, most business owners are busy. They're not going to go out of their way to look at a merchant account program for the most part, no matter how great it is, and you're going to have to be proactive in this industry. So you put in their information here, you put in the notes, and like Jim's doing is instead of just referring that over, Jim is going right there if the business owner is ready to give a statement. Instead of saying no, he'll go ahead and collect that statement and then put in the comments that he has the statement from the merchant account. And then the North American Bank Card Analyst will contact Jim, because Jim's going to put in the comments box, I have the statement, and put his phone number in the comments box or his email, and so he can be contacted by the North American Bank Card Account Analyst. And he does that just to help expedite the process. But you don't have to. It's just something, again, you've heard from one of our top referral agents on what he does and what he's teaching his team to do to refer accounts. And I will tell you, when you qualify leads, you are going to not only convert more accounts, but you are going to start creating your path to what I call account referral automation, meaning everywhere you go, you will have potential clients. Once you learn how to talk to a business owner, this is going to be one of the most important things I think I can share with you. Once you learn how to talk to business owners, and it may take you 1, 2, 3 tries to get the hang of it. Once you learn how to do that, how to properly approach, once you learn how to talk to a business owner and have them say, you know what, why wouldn't I take 5 minutes and see how much you can save and how much cash I can get back, because I'm not getting that. You have my attention. I'm a business owner. It's all about, watching my cost, watching my revenue. So you have my attention. What do I have to do, though, as a business owner? How much time do I have to take out of my life to take a look at this program? Not much at all. You can give me your statements today, and I can get those over to my account analyst team, and we'll get right back to you. Or I can have them call you, just have your statements ready. And I think that if you can just do that, and once you learn how to do that, you now have what's called the endless market. Because when you think about it, how many business owners out there right now process credit cards? What if you could go in and offer them something unique, something competitive, and be able to chance to earn, and you'll see here in a moment, $150 to $200 every time an account switches over and activates a merchant account. So just underscore those points. Those are the most important points I think we can make when we talk about our cashback program. Now let's talk a little bit about the referral program itself. And this is important because this is compensation. So, you start thinking right now, think of all the business owners that process credit card payments. Think of all the businesses in your community that you may frequent who process credit card payments. And now we've taught you some of the basics on the benefits of the program, how to refer the account over. Well, let's talk a little bit about compensation. We have one of the most exciting referral-based compensation plans in the credit card payment sales industry, no doubt about it. Because again, the benefit you see here is we take care of everything for you. So when you refer those accounts over, our team takes over. The North American Bank Card account analyst answers their questions, does everything that the business needs to decide to make the switch. And once they do, and they've switched their merchant account over, North American Bank Card is going to ship out any processing equipment they need. They're going to take care of reprogramming any equipment they may need. And once that customer is switched and processed out their first $300 in total payments, that's considered activated. And you will have earned $150 one time for that activation. You're also going to earn an ongoing residual commission. I always say it's right. It's nice to get an upfront commission, especially one at a rate of $150. So, I mean, you can kind of do the math here. If you're looking to make an extra $150 a month, just get one account. You want to make an extra $300 a month, refer 2 accounts. And the nice thing is once that account switches, you'll get that ongoing residual income. So with MatchRate Plus, you have a chance to go out and offer the most competitive merchant account, an exciting merchant account program in the industry, the cashback merchant account program. You have a chance to earn upfront bonuses and ongoing residuals with no limit to the amount of accounts you can refer. I know you don't have a chance to maybe spend all the time like I do. It's a luxury with our top people. But one of the compliments they make about the program is there's no cap on what they can make. If I want to refer 2 accounts, 3 accounts a day, I can do that. So there's no limit to the number of accounts that you can refer. I will just say you're going to want to set your goal to refer a total of 5 activated accounts as soon as possible. Underscore that, your first 5 activated accounts. Once you've done that, you will qualify to start receiving the residual payments for your accounts from that point forward. I just want to touch on the monthly team bonus. You have the ability with MatchRate Plus to not just refer accounts, but do what every successful person in credit card sales does. They build an agent team. But instead of you having to learn the industry and then start training people on the industry, which can be painful, expensive, slow, with a very high failure rate, needless to say, in the traditional credit card sales model. With MatchRate Plus, you can X that off your board because you can go out and start referring and building your referral agent team tomorrow, and you're going to earn a 20% bonus on whatever they earn. What does that mean? Every time they earn $150, you get a 20% bonus on the $150. Every time they earn a 5% to 17.5% month residual, you get a 20% bonus. No limit to the size of the team you could build, but most importantly, underscore the speed at which you can build it. You don't have to invest in having them go through an interview process, come to your office, training them, going out in the field with them, teaching them how to write contracts, teaching them how to do statement analysis, none of that. And I think everybody can appreciate eliminating that task, what it means for you. It means that you can go out and do what the professionals do in credit card processing sales and do it more effectively and faster. And that's why we're seeing people with credit card processing experience giving us those compliments and those attaboys because they said, wow, you really solved the problems that we saw in the industry. You gave customers a great offer, one that we can't beat, head-to-head, and you've allowed the opportunity for people to build not only an upfront bonus or residual income, but a team of agents quickly. And I think that leads right into the next guest speaker perfectly, Mr. Dan Clementi. Dan, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
Dan, you're somebody that you have a full-time job. You work MatchRate Plus as your secondary source of income. Maybe for callers online tonight, a little bit about yourself, but how are, in terms of best practices, or if you want to share tips, why are you building your referral agent team so aggressively?
Well, thank you, Clay. Like Clay said, I have a full-time job, and I absolutely love building MatchRate Plus. I love the fact that you put this program together with all these wonderful benefits for the merchant, and free for the referral agent to join, no monthly fee for the referral agent. You've allowed everybody the opportunity that wants to work a little bit to go out and make money without really putting anything but time investment in there. And I think that's really important because in today's economy, people just don't have the luxury of going out and finding a job every other week. If they lose their job, they get laid off. But here's an opportunity for anybody willing to go out and put a little work into it to make some money. I mean, when you're making $150 to $200 an account, and you're in the monthly residuals and team bonuses, why wouldn't somebody want to go out and build a team? And that's what I love to do. I love building a team because, you know, Clay, you and I have spoke about it before. I mean, I want to go out and I want to help merchants, absolutely. But more importantly, I want to help referral agents and I want to help myself make money. That's why I'm in the business, why we're all in the business. We want to make some money. And I believe, and I call it leverage. I want to leverage myself. I mean, you know, I don't want to go out and have to gather 100 accounts a month. You know, I just don't want to do that. I don't have the time. I'm married. I have 4 children. I have a full-time job. I don't have the time to do that. But I do have the time to help other referral agents go out and gather other referral agents and teach them how to do the same, how to duplicate my efforts, and how to be successful by gathering merchant accounts. And that's what I'm doing. I mean, you know, for the people on the phone, they understand if you go out and you get 1 account, you have 1 account. But if you go out and you get 10 referral agents who each have 1 account, you have 10 merchant accounts that you're overriding someplace. So you're overriding 10 accounts. I believe the power and the number of going out and gathering agents and leveraging yourself is so much more powerful and stronger than doing all the work yourself. And that's what I've been doing. And that's what I'm doing. It's what I'm teaching my team to do, to go out there and gather referral agents. And you know, how do I do that? And how do I teach my team to do that? Well, it's simple. You know, Clay, you put that flyer in the back office. I mean, anybody can wear that flyer and just pass that referral agent flyer out to people and say, hey, if you think you could do this, if you think you can make money in this, let's talk. You know, there's more than one way to do this. You know, send them to the website, get them on a webinar, get them on a weekly call. I mean, there's so many different ways to introduce this opportunity. I mean, and we should never be ashamed to because it's free. And there's so many opportunities in America today that you got to pay $200, $300, $400, $500 just to enroll in their program to make money, probably for them. 90% of the people in that opportunity fail. Then you got to pay the monthly fees, either an auto ship or a monthly fee to get into your back office, whatever it may be. We don't have that. So don't be ashamed to share this opportunity. Get out there in whatever way you feel comfortable in building the team. Share it with as many people as possible and go as wide as possible because, Clay, like you and I have said, by default, this thing will build depth and you will be successful. And you know, and I've heard a few people, you know, recently talk about strategy. How do I build my team? How do I build my team? And I will just say this: you build your team by, you know, when somebody wants to join, somebody wants to come in. Don't ever quit. I mean, you know, our goal and my goal is this. What I'm trying to say is, don't hold people back. Don't say, well, hey, he's a heavy hitter. He's a whale. I'm gonna hold him back because I'm gonna put him, you know, my tier 3, my tier 4 code, my level. No, put him in there and continue building and never stop building. And most importantly, have fun. This is a fun business. You know, you meet a lot of great people and just have fun and make money and duplicate your efforts. That's pretty much how I try to do it, Clay, and that's pretty much what I have to say about that.
Well, Dan, I know you again, another national training director. Based on performance, you lead by example. You're going to be at the North American Bank Card office here, I believe, in the next couple of weeks, or less than a week and a half.
We're going to be up there Friday, February 7th. We have a tour. We're going to tour the offices, and we have a room set aside for about 45 minutes to an hour to meet, have a small meeting. So if you're up in the Michigan area and you want to see North American Bank Card, just get a hold of me, get a hold of Clay, somehow let us know, and you're more than welcome to attend. And it's an awesome building. I mean, I've been up there a couple times now, and believe me, I think my buddy Greg put it on the internet last night that North American Bank Card's like playing in the major leagues. I mean, it's the real deal. So if you want to come up and meet us all, you're more than welcome.
So if you have anybody in the Michigan area, Detroit area, Troy, Michigan specifically, and you would like to have them receive a tour or if you're in that area and you can make it, feel free to do so. Again, Dan, what's the date and what time is that starting for everybody online tonight?
February 7th, it's a Friday, and registration begins at 3:45. The tour will start at 4 p.m.
All right, excellent. And I appreciate you extending that out to all the referral agents online tonight, Dan.
Oh, you're welcome. No problem.
Excellent. And Dan, if I can just follow up on one point, when helping new referral agents get started, this is something, folks, even at an executive level, I've personally never seen something as simple to do in terms of recruiting new referral agents. But I'll tell you, if you're like me, I'm not somebody who invites everybody. I'm somebody who invites the right people. I'm somebody that wants to surround myself with successful people. And when I say, look, I see a way to build residual-based income when people swipe credit cards. I found an offer that nobody else has. You have to take a look at this. If you start learning those types of statements, if you talk to people with that type of what I call conviction about what you have, people listen. So I try to find people that want to be successful or are successful. I try to find people that want to make income or are willing to do what it takes to make income. What I try not to do is find people that say, well, how can I do this without doing anything? How can I go out and make money but I don't want to work? Those are the wrong people. Take them off your list. I say that from a position of strength. I have both the luxury, as you know, Dan, Jim, Scott, I can look at this as an executive, but I can look at this as somebody in the field out talking about this business. Why? Because I know what we have to offer businesses, and I know what we have to offer people looking to make money. And it's such an exciting match because all objections that you typically would have to be faced with, right? What does it cost customers to get this service? Zero. What does it cost them to evaluate this service? Zero. What benefits do they gain? They save money and get cash back. What a beautiful product to be able to offer customers. What about a business side? How much does it cost for me to get started? Nothing. How much does it cost me to look at this business? Zero. What's my next steps? Take 5 minutes out of your time. Study this product. Study the electronic payments industry. Look at our compensation plan. Log into the agent portal. Review the videos. I cannot underscore this next statement enough. Invest the time when you have a new referral agent, get started on your team to make sure they've logged into the agent portal and they've registered for a live webinar like tonight and they've watched the recorded ones. And let's just touch on that when I say make sure they log into the agent portal. As you know, if you want to refer somebody to MatchRate Plus as a referral agent, have them come out to MatchRatePlus.com, click on that referral program button right there, scroll down, get started today. They click on that, and it's going to ask for a promo code. They can enter your promo code, and they can simply continue and get registered. Once they register, it's going to ask them, and we'll just go ahead and show you how this works quickly. When they click on here, if they didn't come directly to the website through your MatchRatePlus.com/promo code, they're going to be prompted to enter one. So we'll just use an example here, and this is going to be a demo account. It would have your name obviously here. They fill out this registration form. They've set up a username and password for themselves that they can log in. Once they submit this form, they get the email just like you did when you became a referral agent, and then they're going to want to log in right from the MatchRate Plus website right here, agent login. And when they do that, they'll be able to log into our agent portal, which you've heard Dan and Jim reference, and I'll just touch on this. It's got everything they need. Here, you'll show your promo code number. This is your website URL. You can send customers and potential referral agents right there if you'd like. And notice the / promo code number, the 4 and the 4. That just simply, if you send them directly to that URL, it bypasses them having to enter your promo code. So there's your URL. You could start referring and building your referral agent tomorrow. You can start referring customers tomorrow. It's got your pay grade here. It's referred leads. You'll be able to follow the notes when you click here. And Jim Ryan had kind of touched on that. I'll just show you a simple example. If we come down here, and you'll be able to click on the view button right here, you'll see all the information, when it was submitted, what the status is. You'll see status codes listed for you over here just to kind of help you follow the progress. You'll be able to see the notes, everything about that account listed for you. The analyst contact info, Lance Tobias, the account analyst working that account. And it's a great way to track your referrals, and you heard Jim touch on that, so make sure you do so. And over here, I just want to touch on your commissions are tracked for you. We pay those on a monthly basis. All account activity, meaning all referred accounts that activate in one calendar month, are paid on the 15th of the following month. And just kind of underscore that. And then residuals are also paid monthly. All processing volume for 1 month, there's actually a deferred process there, but it's paid on the 15th of the following month. And then you'll have a little recap of how to refer businesses and referral agents here. You can follow important updates down here as well. So make sure you log into your agent portal daily yourself, but also make sure every new referral agent you get started in MatchRate Plus logs into their agent portal. And one of the most important steps they can do is right here. Click on the online training webinars. Make sure they get some level of training, some level of understanding. We have 2 little recorded webinars available 24/7 for viewing, and then also the live webinars that we post out the schedule for each month. We try to host these every other Thursday for you and your team and have them join a live training webinar to hear the information like you're hearing today. I'll just come back here and say marketing materials. If you haven't done so, make sure you take a look at these. We have marketing materials for you to market our service, and we have marketing materials to market the opportunity. And we also have a relationship with Vistaprint where you can go out to a portal and get very professional grade marketing materials. And you want to make sure that, again, if you're out promoting a business, it will be a reflection of you, how you promote it. And if you're like me and our successful referral agents, invest some money in your marketing materials through Vistaprint with some brochures and collateral. Corporate events, we host corporate events. We'll announce those. We'll try to do those each year, what's called a corporate tour. We host contests. Right now we have a referral agent contest running. You can click on this. It'll explain the details. But to sum it up in short terms, whoever refers the most accounts the first quarter of this year, 2014, they're going to receive a $3,500 check. So it's a great opportunity if you're somebody who's competitive and you're really taking this business serious and you're referring accounts. We host contests every quarter that you'll have a chance to participate in. Over here, let's talk about top achievers. We have top achievers that we talk about from referred qualified leads and referred agents building their team. And these are some of the top performers. And you see right here, number 3 is Dr. Scott Strohsnyder. Scott, are you with us?
Clay, I'm here.
Excellent, Scott. We're going to be closing out the webinar here over the next few minutes, but I want to bring you on, one of the top achievers. And you've managed to do this, again, a national training director, but somebody who has also another business life, another business career, and has incorporated MatchRate Plus into your life the last several years, and just done a tremendous job. You have an amazing residual-based income that comes in every month. It's substantial, and it's exciting to watch that grow each and every month for yourself. But maybe for everybody online tonight, maybe talk about what you do and how have you built MatchRate Plus into your existing schedule and been so successful at doing it.
Hey, Clay, thanks for always having me on these webinars. Great job, by the way. Very exciting to be a part of this program. Jim Ryan, thank you for your leadership. Dan Clemente, the passion that you bring, brother, is outstanding. Clay, overall, my wife and I have really taken this on, as a part-time hobby, a side business, whatever you really kind of want to call it, as something that we've just reached out to our core niche of people, to some business folks that we're actually related to. We have found the right business model to pass on in MatchRate Plus with its team of leaders that we have, and the simple fact that we are powered by North American Bank Card. It's an easy process to do. If you are able to talk to people, if you have a little bit of gumption or passion in your life, you can truly pass this on. It is not a hard process when you are able to market something that is so, revolutionary in the business industry. The times that America is seeing right now, small businesses, and I am a small business owner, we are nipping and tucking on all aspects. We are penny pitching. We are looking for things like this to help save our business. I tell a lot of people every day, don't believe the hype that's going on in America. We are struggling on these aspects as a small business. Once again, Clay, I'll tell you, it's a niche market out there, guys. Go to your strong market, to the people you know, maybe relatives, maybe friends, the place where you get a cup of coffee every day. These small businesses are looking for you to pass this on to them. Clay, thanks for having me on. I look forward to talking again, and to everybody on this call, continued success.
Excellent, Scott. And again, with your full-time equine business as a veterinarian and your family, your kids, you got your kids in sports, I must commend you on time management. It's been impressive. And just to touch on something I know we talked about this week with several national training directors, is you just never know when certain business owners are ready to look at this program. Just this week, I sent an email out. We have a referral agent that referred a business over in 2011 that just switched this week. And I think, point being, you're going to have merchants that are going to absolutely switch right on the spot. You're going to have merchants that might take 2 weeks for them to get all the details and make a switch. We'll have some that may not. And then you have some that sit on this for 4 or 5 months, and then that's when they say, you know what, I'm ready to make the switch. And Scott, I think you probably experienced that as well, where you had a business you referred over, and unlike the ones you refer over that switched right away, and then all of a sudden a year later they switch because you're just persistent, and they came back to you and asked. I mean, how many times have you had somebody that you talked to a year ago about credit card processing, the cashback program, come to you a year later and say, what was that you were talking about, or can I still do that?
I've had 4, Clay. It's been fantastic. The one that I referred was actually a year ago at this time when I was taking a trip to ski with some business professionals, and a small business owner was on the plane with me. She asked about the program. I passed it on. She converted actually this October, over a year ago, and came on board. So truly a great program.
That's great. And I think it's just it's a great training, I'll say, piece tonight for you to take with you, is when you think about getting your MatchRate Plus business started as a referral agent, kind of envision yourself becoming the cashback merchant account person in your community, and really get out and brand yourself as somebody in credit card processing sales. Let everybody you know that you can now provide merchant accounts for businesses that accept credit card payments. Let them know that you got a cashback merchant account program, and you'll be surprised. And I experience this personally. I know our national training directors experience it, referral agents that refer accounts experience this, is you'll have somebody call you. I have friends that call and they go, hey, I just talked to a friend that's setting up a new business and they need a merchant account. Don't you do that? So do a really good job at branding yourself in your market as somebody that can provide merchant accounts to businesses, somebody that's providing not just any merchant account, but a cashback merchant account program. Let them know you've got free equipment programs, and really get out there, and you'll be surprised at the amount of referral business that you can generate just by really getting out into your market and letting everybody know what you do. Because universally speaking, everybody would agree on tonight's call, we all know businesses that accept electronic payments. Well, so does all of your contacts, and let them know they can become a referral agent if they want to, and make money as well. So with that being said, Jim, Ryan, Dan, Scott, is there anything else you want me to touch on tonight as we close out this webinar, or anything you want to share with people before we close out?
Hey, Clay, this is Jim Ryan. I just want to, man, what a great time to be part of MatchRate Plus, and I'm just excited moving into 2014, and great leadership. Dr. Stroh, just phenomenal. Dan Clementi, I'm just excited to have those guys on my team and be part of this thing, and as well as everybody on this call tonight. So, stay active and, stay involved in the business. And the best experience is through going out and talking to merchants. And I wish much success to everyone on this call. And let's ride this out in 2014. I think we might have lost Clay, everyone. Dan, are
Jim,
you
I'm
still on
here.
the call?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're still here, Jim. But Jim, are you going to be over on the 7th over at North American Bank Card with Dan and his team for people that might?
I don't know if I'll be able to make that, but
okay.
I'm sharing it with some of the fellow referral agents here in our area.
Excellent. All right. Well, Dan, Scott, anything else you want to add? We're closing out this webinar here, and was there anything else you want to touch on before we close out?
No, I'm good. Everybody have a great night. I'm fine. Looking forward to a great 2014.
Excellent. You got it. And thanks again, Dan, for being with us tonight. All of our referral agents, I know, appreciate that. And Scott, you as well. So, again, we want to thank all of our guests tonight, all of our new referral agents. Welcome to the MatchRate Plus team. Again, we'll be hosting these webinars on every other Thursday basis. Make sure you log into your agent portal, watch your emails, and again, start branding yourself as that cashback merchant account program provider in your market. Start looking at setting your financial goals and objectives. Start looking at building your referral agent team. And any questions you have after this webinar, click on the Contact Us button right here in your agent portal. And you'll see here a link. Click here to access the online referral agent support system. Simply click there and submit a support ticket, and we'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours and answer all your questions. So again, we want to welcome everybody to the team, and we look forward to working with you. And again, have a great week. Congratulations to those of you fighting hard for that contest. It's just amazing to watch the accounts and the amount of accounts some of you have been able to refer, and I know that you're working, most of you, full-time jobs as you build your MatchRate Plus business. So again, great job on a fantastic week. With that being said, we want to thank everybody tonight for joining us. Hope you found this information helpful, and we will see you on the next webinar. Everybody have a great evening.
The organizer has ended the session, and this call will be disconnected. Goodbye.